So we're going on almost a month of being on lockdown. And I'm starting to see a lot of my friends, a lot of my guy friends especially, complaining about how they don't know how to do certain things. I know in life and in this world, we have become dependent on other people to do things for us. But given that this pandemic and this lockdown has showed us that, guys, we need to actually start doing things on our own. So today we're going to go over the 5 things that every man must know how to do. If this sounds interesting, guys, well, let's jump into it. Number 1, car maintenance. This is something very important for all of us men to know how to actually check the oil on our car, actually do an oil change, or just pretty much do regular maintenance on your car. Nowadays, guys, you can't be dependent of a mechanic to do things for you. We as men, guys, we need to be that DIY person and able to know how our car functions, how to check the oil, how to check the transmission, how to check, the check engine light and see what's wrong with our car. This is one of the things, guys, that I see a lot of my friends lack, is that they don't know anything about their car besides just putting the key in, turning it on, and driving it. There's much more to a car, guys, and car maintenance is actually a plus if you know how to regularly do maintenance on your car, like oil changes, transmission changes, or even the brakes. That's a plus. Guys, don't lag on knowing how to or learning how to maintain your car. This is actually a skill that you can actually become very, very, it's a very high paying skill to become a mechanic. And I'm not saying that you should be a mechanic, but you should at least know the basics of how to check oil or even do a regular oil change, guys. Number 2, knowing how to cut your hair or at least trim the sides of your hair. Guys, since we've been on this lockdown, all I've been hearing is a lot of bitching and complaining from a lot of men and a lot of dudes saying, does anyone know how to cut hair? Can anyone refer me to someone that cut hair? No one's going to expose themselves and go out of their way to cut your hair. You must learn how to at least know how to trim your own hair, guys. This is a skill that I actually learned since I was a young kid. I couldn't depend on anyone to cut my hair. So what I do, I buy myself, a cheap pair of clippers from the store, from Walmart, etc., etc., and I started cutting my own hair. I learned at a very young age that I couldn't count on anyone to cut my hair. Yes, I do go to the barber, but given, now that we're on lockdown, at least I got a nice little fade going on, guys. So this is a skill that you can actually learn while we're on lockdown now. Go buy some clippers and learn how to cut hair, or at least learn how to trim your sides and how to be nice and groomed, guys. There's no excuse for this. Everyone and every man must know how to at least trim their hair or cut their hair, guys. Number 3, how to manage your finances. This is something that we as men sometimes we lack. Some of us just know how to use a credit card, but we don't know how to pay bills. We don't know when our date is due, or we don't know what interest that we're paying, or what credit limit do we have on our credit card. We just know how to spend. Guys, this is a big no-no. All of us, I don't care who you are, from the minute that you become an adult, you need to take hold of your finances and know exactly what you're spending and how to manage and budget your spending, guys. This is very important for us men to know as we get older, is how to be responsible with our finances and how to be responsible with our bills. Because to be honest with you, when we pay our bills, that's actually showing responsibility. Anyone that has good credit and has well-established finances is a responsible person. And you could actually see when someone knows, manages their bills, pays their debt down, that's actually a very responsible person, guys. There's no excuse for not taking care of and not knowing how to manage your finances, how to pay your bills when your bill is due, how to pay your car note. We know how to spend, but let's learn how to budget. Number 4, learning how to wash your clothes and how to keep yourself clean. Guys, this is a big issue for us sometimes, and a lot of men have this issue. They still don't know how to wash their clothes, how to properly wash your clothes. Guys, you need to learn how to wash your clothes and how to keep well groomed, how to smell fresh and stay fresh. A lot of us lack that. And this is actually something that you could easily learn, guys. You could easily manage how to wash your clothes. If you're still counting on people to do things for you and washing your clothes and doing things like that, guys, you're blowing it at this, guys. You actually need to learn how to maintain yourself clean, how to keep yourself properly groomed, how to smell good, how to keep your clothes washed, your underwear's washed. Nobody wants to walk around with smelly ass underwear, and definitely your girlfriend ain't gonna want to smell you if you're out there wearing the same underwear that you've been wearing for the same week. Guys, this is a big no-no. Let's go ahead and let's learn how to wash our clothes. That's something very, very important. Last but not least, number 5, guys. Learning how to cook our own meals. Guys, long gone are the days when we used to come home to a home-cooked meal. And long gone are the days when we used to have that girl cook for us our special dinner. It's time to learn how to cook for ourselves, especially our own dishes, guys. This is something that I learned at a young age, how to cook for myself, especially those favorite dishes that I like. There's many dishes that I learned how to cook for myself so I could enjoy them and I could actually cook for someone else. Let's not depend on people to cook for us. I know now with all the restaurants closed, now everyone's like, hey man, how do I cook this? How do I cook that? It's really easy for you to learn how to cook your meals. You could go on YouTube and find, your favorite dish and find the ingredients and cook it on your own, guys. It's really not hard for us to find a way to cook our home cooked meal. This is something that we should all learn how to do. It doesn't matter whether you're male or female, married or not. We should all learn how to cook at least sometime in our life, to cook our favorite dishes, guys. And with closing, I want to remind you guys, don't ever depend on anyone to do anything for you. We all have to learn how to stand on our own, and we all have to learn how to do things on our own, guys. What this pandemic has taught us, it has taught us that being alone, we can't be dependent on people. We can't be dependent on society, or we can't be dependent on other businesses to take care of the things that we could actually take care of. I know for myself, guys, I've become very dependent on myself, not counting on anyone to do anything for me. For anyone that knows me knows that I'm that DIY guy. I'm that guy that if I don't know how to do it, I'll learn how to do it. Because to be honest with you, I don't depend and I don't count on anyone to do anything for me. And maybe that might be my downfall, but for me, I love to know that I'm in control and I can take care of myself. And guys, I want to let you know that thanks for showing love. This is it for today. I want you to hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and your comments. Let me know, guys, what you are doing to become more independent. And again, guys, I want to remind you that I'm improving your life one video at a time. I am your boy Flick, and until next time, much love and peace.